Welcome back to my channel, man. So look, today's video will be different. I started a playlist on my channel called Griffo Secret Stuff, and I made one video in it and I feel like it did good. I feel like a lot of y'all actually liked that. I'm gonna be dropping more like vlogging content when I go out and go do stuff, videos like how I have been doing whenever I make money, and these on the special little stuff that I use as influences to make me take the trades that I trade. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the ADX. I think it's called, the actual name is called the Average Directional Index. I think that's what it stands for. I don't know, but I don't know the technical name of it. It worked for me. So you can put this on TradingView, but I use it more on my MT5 because you're looking for an entry with it. So I go from the graph part, and then, you know, I place my entry. I don't want to be switching in between apps when I'm trying to get a good entry, because with trading, it's all about the entries, bro. Your entry matters. So let me stop this screen share because I didn't count down. It just started. So let's open up MT5 and let's get straight into it. So MetaTrader 5, and listen, and we can actively look at gold. So you already seen that I made my money from gold. So basically I'm going to stop trading on Wednesdays. Y'all see my trading calendar. I lost every single Wednesday of October, every single Wednesday. So therefore I'm not gonna be trading it. But as y'all can see right now, gold was looking good for buys, honestly, and gold could be still retracing. I'm most likely gonna get in for buys sometime next week if it looks good. But let's just look at this stuff right now. This is like me actively looking at gold, and I'm gonna show y'all what I actively think. So as y'all can see, no, I'm not trying to place a trade, heck no. As y'all can see, gold broke out of this consolidation box, right? With a bullish engulfing candle, that is great. And it looks still bullish right now. If I was to trade on Wednesdays or Thursdays, if I was to place a trade, I would have got in, because as y'all can see, it recently just broke this consolidated zone. But now it broke it. I think what it's doing now, I think it's retesting. So, you know, whenever I drop this, if it's still looking like this, y'all could potentially look to get in, because this looks like a retest to see if it wants to go back down or is tapping this little zone over there. But anyways, the point of this video is the ADX, right? So I have the ADX 45 and I have the ADX 10, right? So I'm gonna go to the indicator thing so you guys can copy and paste what I have and put it on y'all MetaTrader. So this is the ADX 45. This is what it looks like on my stuff. And then y'all can change the colors or whatever, but I use the ADX 45. That's one of them. And then the other one is, it means Average Directional Movement Index. That's what ADX stands for. And then I have the ADX 10. And then the levels, yeah, I don't have any levels on it. So that's it right there. If y'all need to, pause the video, take them down, put them on your stuff. But basically, the ADX is so easy, y'all. It's so easy. And I will use examples on gold, and I will go find a regular pair so you guys can actually see what it means. But basically, when it all comes down to it, when it's all said and done, no matter what time frame that you on, the ADX is strong on all platforms. I mean, it's strong on all time frames, but, or no, for momentum wise, I would say look at the ADX on the 4-hour to the weekly. Entry wise, you can go 5.15. You could even use the 1 minute, but I would say 5.15 in the H1 entry wise. But basically, as y'all can see it, whenever the ADX, bro, it's like a Pac-Man mouth. Whenever the ADX is going away from each other, and then you gotta match your colors up with your colors of your candles so you know. But whichever way it's going away from each other, right? It basically means that it has a lot of momentum going that way. And we can just look at prime examples, like whenever gold was consolidating way back in September, right? If you mix in your moving averages, whichever ones that you like using, and you mix in your market structure, which is your brain, like, you know, the formation of what candles or where they're gonna go, and then you match that in with ADX, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's damn near broken. So let's just say you didn't even have ADX anything, right? This candle right here, you got consolidation, okay? Realistically, I probably wouldn't have touched this until it broke this high over here. Bro, once it did, the ADX is already wide. So you know when it went that way, bro, it got a lot of momentum, right? And then stop loss wise, bro, you literally just use your head. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get in a trade and I'm gonna put my stops behind this bullish engulfing candle. Bro, am I focused up, y'all? Tell me if I'm not focused up, y'all. But y'all can easily just put y'all stop loss behind the bullish engulfing candle, or if you guys are using the Fibonacci, put it behind a level. Just make sure you got your stuff at a good spot of where y'all wanted to have it at, right? So boom, that's the daily. Let's go to the H4, right? This is the entry. Look, y'all, I literally used the ADX when I got in my entry on my last video. I literally used it. Look at it, like, so look, gold was consolidated. What do we know about consolidation? Consolidation, when it breaks out, is going to do two things. With gold, necessarily, sometimes it breaks out of consolidation and it never comes back. But most pairs, like regular pairs, I don't know about indices, I don't trade them like that, but I know most pairs, whenever they break out of consolidation, sometimes they will retest that box if you draw a box, but they will come in, they'll shoot out and come back and touch that zone, retest it to see if it's like, to see what it wants to do. But even if it does, you can use the ADX, right? Boom. So it's consolidating. This candle right here, y'all have a bullish engulfing candle. That's a strong candle as it is, right? You could have got in right here and put your stops behind this bullish engulfing candle. Bullish engulfing candles are so strong. I use some of them as stop losses, right? Especially if you're trying to get in at the bottom of a breakout, you can. Necessarily with gold, bro, it bursts whenever it come, like, pause. It bursts out of consolidation whenever it breaks it. So boom. You get in, stops and profit, bro. Your ADX is wide. Now you just chilling, bro. Y'all could easily use y'all moving averages as stop losses too. Not even just a candle. So I got in at 40. I got in somewhere around here. But bro, boom, you get in. When gold shoots, it shoots, right? So you put your stop losses behind there and just look what it does, bro. Boom. ADX is wide. It's wide. Now, do not touch the ADX, y'all, whenever it's consolidating, which when the ADXs look like ramen noodles and they're going like this, leave it alone. There's no momentum in the market. The ADX is so good and it's so clutch because it helps you get your entries and it tells you when the momentum is going, whether it's for buying, whether it's for selling. I showed y'all the daily. I showed y'all the H4. Now let's go look at the weekly. Y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Like whenever it's shot, look at the ADX, bro. They go wide. Whenever it had that hard sell, the ADX was kind of coming back for the sellers, but now it's wide open again. It just spread its legs, bro. And you could even use it for scalping too. Gold, I'm gonna go to a different pair besides gold. Let's look at the ADX on a regular pair. Let's go to USD JPY. Man, it's crazy, y'all. I used to kill regular pairs so bad, but they're just so horrible now, y'all. Like, it don't even make no sense. Like, just look at the structure. How is people even trading this? Like, I don't know. It's so bad that I can't even really show y'all, like, I can't even show y'all how the ADX work on the regular pairs because they're so horrible right now, bro. Oh my, this is pain, y'all. This is pain. This is actually pain. Man, bro, oh my gosh. The regular pairs are cooked, guys. So, this was actually a good drop. The pairs moved so bad that I didn't even look. I don't even look at them anymore. But y'all look at this entry. H1, right? H1. This was a beautiful drop. First of all, if I was to trade this pair, my moving averages, whenever y'all, I'm gonna make that as a different video. But the moving averages, they all cross downwards. And look at your ADX, man. Look at both of them. You got that bearish engulfing candle, right? And it retraced a little bit, but at that point the ADX is already wide, so you could have easily just, and then at this point right here, y'all can see the ADX is actually getting wide before the drop even happened, to be honest with you. Especially the ADX 45. You got the moving average, they all cross down, and the ADX 45 started getting wide, and then before you know it, boom, it crashed. And look how much you could have had right there too. And then this is what the ADX looked like when you're in the middle of consolidation. Don't touch it, bro. Don't touch it. Literally just use the ADX, y'all, as a momentum capture, bro. Literally. Look, ADX was wide on the H4 too. Now it's in like pure consolidation. I wouldn't touch it, me personally. But let's see what it looks like on NASDAQ. Let's see what the ADX look like on NASDAQ for my NASDAQ traders that watch. I know NASDAQ, y'all do not swing trade. I know y'all be in and out. So let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Now, y'all, look at this. This is actually sexy. This is like an actually sexy entry. Y'all have all y'all moving averages crossing down wide open. And look, before this big drop even happened on NASDAQ, look at ADX, bro. Look at it. ADX, when these moving averages, when they all crossed, the ADX was wide, bro. And then you literally, at that point, you could have put your stops in profit and you would have caught all of this. Let's just say, oh, it's retracing hard. You got out. Bro, it made a double top, y'all. It made a double top right here, right? And then at that candle, what did it do again? It started going away from each other. It got wide even again. OMG. And it kept dropping. This is all in the 5-minute too. For my NASDAQ traders, if I have any NASDAQ traders in my subscribers in the comment section, y'all speak up down there. I know y'all be getting paid off of NASDAQ, bro. Me personally, I just don't be having the nuts to touch NASDAQ. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna turn my screen share off. NASDAQ just be moving too fast for me, y'all. Like, quick story time. When I had my funded, when I had my 200K funded, I don't know if I fully told y'all, but when I had my 200K funded and I was on my phase 2, bro, the regular pairs, like how I told y'all, it got to a point where it got so bad, like I had to adapt and like see what other stuff was like making people money, like that had good trends. So I was pair shopping, bro. Honestly, I came across gold. Gold looked like it's crazy. When I found gold in September, I always drew it up, but I never really traded like that because the regular pairs was just had some sexy and nice setups, bro. I was like, you know, I'm gonna stick with the regular pairs. But I came across gold. Gold was in like a mean consolidated, like gold was consolidating for like 2 weeks, bro. And I was telling my homies, I was like, hey, gold look like it's been a break out of 2-month consolidation. Gold has been a burst. And that's what it ended up doing. But back on topic, I was trading NASDAQ on my funded, bro. I had a 200K funded, bro. 200K funded. What I was doing is my goal was to make 2% every day, which was $2 grand, right? And I had it got to a point, I think on my I think on the phase 2, 200K, the first phase you got to make 20,000, which I did that, and then the second phase was 10K. And I was 2,000 away. Literally, I had one more day to trade NASDAQ to catch a trend, and I would have been 200K funded live, right? Tell me why 4 days in a row, y'all, I made 2% every single day, right? And then on that 4th day, when I made my $2 grand again, I was done. I was done for the day. I was chilling. Tell me why Top Tier sends me an email, right? And tells me that they took my profit, bro. They took like 7 bands that I made from me. They took all of it back and they told me that I was martingale trading. Martingale trading. Now listen, for my people who have fund accounts and that's not on a live, bro, I mean, if you do pass some phases, you can really take advantage of that. That can give you a head start. But honestly, my opinion is I felt like the fundeds were cool. I had a live account for a cool 5 months, bro, and you know, I capitalized off of it. But I do not like the trade limits they put you on. I feel like they get paid for obviously people failing their accounts, right? But I feel like they're really crippled for people like me who actually know what they're doing and can go in there and like profit off of the stuff that they said that they're giving to us. I just don't like how they handled that. Like, Bro, I've never heard of martingale trading in my life, and when I looked it up what it meant, bro, I was not doing that at all. I feel like they just seen a young nigga making some pay consistently, and they like, oh, we gotta get this nigga out of here. Like, this nigga finna be on some crazy shit. Like, they know, you feel me? But ever since the beginning of this year, bro, I've been on my own live account, like my own Coinix account. If I go in there, make some cheese, I can pull it out same day. I'm not passing no face, and I love it, bro. Like, this year has honestly been good to me, and I know next year I'm gonna keep doing the go-to stuff that I'm doing now. So I don't think fundeds are bad. Fundeds are cool. You can run up money on fundeds. What I love my funded for is the type of money you see when you trade in them funded, bro. It gives you the confidence, bro. Y'all need to get in the mental state that all of this is the same thing. It's the same setup. It's the same everything. Once y'all want to make more money, y'all just up in the lot size, bro. But you're still doing the same thing, bro. Trust your mind. If something tell you to get in a pair, get in the pair. Now, if the lot size is up to you, do not let that lot size scare y'all, bro. That's one thing I love my funded for, because it helped me on my live. Like, I've been used to seeing thousands and thousands on my funded account. Now that I'm going live, bro, it's literally the same thing. And I was low-key turned up, because it's like, now, nigga, I'm not passing shit. Anything I make, my nigga, I can touch that shit same day, bro. Like, y'all gotta realize, on these 200Ks and these 100Ks, bro, I was making like 20K, like, to pass a phase 1, nigga. I'm making 20K to pass a live account. I mean, to pass a phase 1, and then another 10K to pass a phase 2. So in all together, nigga, I'm making, bro, I have to make 30K just to pass, my nigga. Bro, imagine when you on a live, what can you do with 30K? And I'm in that there, bro. That point right there is what made me go live. And I haven't, bro, I don't regret anything. I don't regret nothing. Shoot, I love hopping into I love hopping into markets, touching some cheese, and I could touch that shit the same day. But yeah, this is a quick little video for y'all. Let me know if y'all like long videos. I got a short attention span, so I'm about to wrap this shit up. Next week, I will have another Griffo Secret Stuff video for y'all, man. And next week, I most likely gonna have another how I made video too. You know, because I do this shit. I kill this shit. So without further ado, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, my nigga.